Good morning, everyone. So, if you want to lie down, let's do a lying down meditation. Just begin. Laura looks so comfortable there. Just lie down, bend your knees, open your feet, and maybe allow your knees to touch so you don't have to hold them. And stretch your arms out to the side, palms facing up, like if you were in Shavasana. And take a deep inhale. And exhale with an ah. And one more time, take a deep inhale. Ah. Feel your body releasing. One more time, take a deep inhale. And release. And begin to bring your attention to your breath without changing anything just yet. Just noticing the quality of your breath. Feel the support from the ground. And as you breathe, teach your body to let go. Let go of thoughts, let go of tension, and just bring all attention to the breath. We're going to slowly begin to change our breath by setting the intention of making it deeper and longer. So if you like, you can bring one hand to your heart, right hand to your heart, and left hand to your belly. So that you can connect with your breath and your heartbeat. Inhale very slowly. Feel your belly rise. Hold for a couple seconds and then slowly release. Connect with the sensation, the movement of your breath. Excuse me. It's through my breath that I connect with my body, with my practice. Find the rhythm of your breath. Feel the rhythm of that breath, of the inhale, the holding, and the exhale. Be very aware of that rhythm, of that movement. And take a deep inhale. Stretch your arms over your head. Reach out like if you're just waking up. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, roll to the right-hand side. When you're ready, you can slowly lift to come up to kneeling. Your head is the last thing to come up. Come to your knees, heels together, knees together. Inhale, your arms up. And bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Feel grateful. Find one thing that sticks out from the rest that you feel profoundly grateful for today. It can be anything. Inhale that gratefulness. Let it swim around your body. Feeling grateful makes us happy. Allows us to connect to reality. Feel the bliss. When you're ready, take a deep inhale. Bring your arms up. Clasp your hands. Point your index finger. And let's begin with Satnam. When I inhale, I say Sat. And my belly sticks out. And when I say Nam, my belly contracts and the air comes out. Sat, Nam. 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 Keep going. Keep the group rhythm. So one of the key things of Satnam is just keeping a rhythm. Notice how your mind right away starts resisting. Just remind yourself that Satnam is calling for the truth. In that Nam, really contract. And take a deep inhale. Hold your breath in. Expand. Hold all this truth. And exhale, drop your arms. Inhale your arms up. You keep them on an angle, palms facing up. And let's begin breath of fire. Breath of fire, our mouth is closed. We inhale and exhale strongly through our nose. Hold your arms. Take a deep inhale and begin when you're ready. Really nice rhythm, Laura. Take a deep inhale, hold. Hold your breath. And exhale. Inhale your arms to the side, parallel to your shoulders, palms facing down. Take a few normal breaths. When you're ready, breath of fire. And inhale, hold. And exhale, drop your arms. Bring your forehead to the ground. And relax in child's pose. Take a deep inhale. And maybe release with an ah. Ah. The ah changes everything. When you're ready, slowly roll up. Your head is the last thing to come up. And this time, open your feet. So you're sitting on your knees, but your sacrum is on the ground. Your feet are on the side. And if you're watching the video, please look at students' feet. Make sure that the top of your feet is on the ground and not to the side. So we're stretching the top part of our feet, our quads, our knees. If you feel like your knees are having too much of a hard time, then you can sit on a block or a pillow. And just breathe normally here. It's great for bike riders and runners, people that walk a lot. Deep breath. Bring your hands to the back so you have a little support. And you have two options. You can do deep breathing or even breath of fire. But more importantly, we're just going to focus on containing our, thank you, Maria, containing our abdominal muscles. So if I relax my abdominal muscles, I get an arch in my back. And what I want to do is really group my muscles so that my back is a little bit more neutral as I begin to work to lean. So please don't push yourself. This is already a deep pose. Notice your breath and exhale down. So you can do your deep breaths or breath of fire. Maybe do 30 breaths, and when you're ready, you can come a little bit further down. Okay? So just take your time. And you can Come all the way to lying down if you want. What is important is to always group those abdominal muscles. So ideally, if you're lying down, my hand should not be able to walk underneath your lower back. So really press that lower back into the ground. Very nice, Bhaskar, to see you taking your breaths and your time. You can keep your chin to chest, or you can allow your head to hang. Working on your throat chakra and the thyroid, either way. Enjoy the heart opening part of this posture as well. And keep breathing if your mind begins to wander. Come back to the present moment experience of this challenging posture. And at any moment you can adjust and come back if you need to. Or work your way further in. And take a deep breath, slowly begin to come back. And if you're back to sitting, come into child's pose in the variation with wide knees. And you can bring your arms in between your legs or back. And just do a little counter for the deep heart opening and the lower back. Deep breath. If you want to do another version of child's pose, go ahead and do it, whatever is more comfortable for your back. Make sure your breath is in a breath with awareness. When you're ready, inhale out, and your head is the last thing to rise. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Wiggle if you need. And allow your legs to open about hip distance apart. Inhale, bring your arms underneath your knees, palms facing up. And just relax your head down. Your back will be rolling. Chin to chest. Notice, because we've just woken up, how the spine is stiff, the neck is stiff. See if you can notice how your breath begins to open and expand. How your lungs expand and begin to release your back. Maybe your neck begins to release, your head begins to drop a little bit more. Your legs let go. Work with the breath. Very slowly begin to come up. Head as always is last to come up. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders on the ground, and your fingers are pointing towards your toes. So we're going to do an upside down plank. So we're looking up instead of down, feet together. The trick in this posture is to really point your toes to the ground. So you're going to roll into your heels and get your toes to touch. Take a few breaths, and when you're ready, inhale up, lift your belly, and come in. Look if you were a tabletop. Very nice, Maria, Laura. So you can practice this either with breath of fire or normal breath. We're going to do 3 rounds. Breathe deeply. Notice if your bum begins to drop, keep it up. Chin to chest. Let me hear you breathe. And take a deep inhale. Hold. And exhale down. Very nice. The next round is going to be a little bit longer. And for a second there, all 3 of you were holding your breath. Let's get you to breathe. I want to hear you. So Laura has a really nice breath. So let's all connect to Laura's breath and follow her rhythm so that we can hear it. When you're ready, and switch to breath of fire. And inhale, hold your breath, hold your posture, and drop. Very nice. So the last series will be with breath of fire. If you feel tension in your wrists, release your wrists. Move your hands around. Alignment will help wrists a lot. So make sure your wrists, your hands are right underneath your shoulders. When you're ready, at your own pace, come back to your posture and to your breath of fire. Press those toes down. Very nice. And inhale, hold. And exhale down. So you are encouraged to come down when you need to. And you're also encouraged to come back up under your body. Breathe. Bring your hands underneath your knees, palms facing up. Point your feet, your toes towards you, and release forward. Deep breath. So we're working with the climax of the class with this posture that we've just finished and the next one coming up. So notice how your mind begins to work. Perhaps today it's up for the challenge, perhaps it's resistant. So We don't necessarily need to change how our mind is working. We just need to notice how it is working. Notice how it can begin to dominate. And just take a deep inhale and exhale. Slowly roll up, head being the last thing to come up. We can do very similar posture, but on our elbows. So we've worked on this posture before. We're going to make a nice little fist. Our elbows are right underneath our shoulders. Our hands point up. We come up in a plank. Now, it's common to tighten our jaw and when we make this effort. So bring the attention of releasing and just use your normal breath. So you don't have to comply with any time. You just need to come up and give it a try and see how it feels. So Maria's doing one variation with her hands down, and if somebody can try the variation with fists up. We've done it before, do you remember? So fists up like this, feet together, heels together, and remember to inhale up. So practice both. Notice if your jaw is already tightening, release. Deep breath. Always inhale and exhale through your nose. Keep the Kundalini inside. Notice the mind. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Hold and exhale down. Very nice. So you can hug your knees to chest. So I find that although this posture has a bit of a physical challenge, it is mostly mental. Roll, rock, breathe, exhale. Anything you need to do. And let's come back. Inhale. Exhale. Look for your alignment. See what works better. Hands down, hands up. And come up. And practice some breath of fire. Relax your jaw. And inhale, hold the posture, hold the breath. Hold, smile, feel that energy expanding, and exhale down. Hug your knees to chest. Clasp the hands underneath your knees and begin to rock and roll back and forward for a few times. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let me hear your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And come to sitting. And here we come to the funnest part of the class. Balance on our sitting bones. So can people show me how angry cat looks on your back? Angry, angry, angry cat. And happy cat. So when we do this balance on our sitting bones, we're going to work with happy cat. Open heart. Bend your knees. Bring your index and middle finger to hold your big thumb, your toe. Wrap your big thumb around your index finger. Really happy cat. And slowly begin to balance on your sitting bones. Beautiful. So we can work with legs straight. We can work with bent knees. It doesn't really matter. What is important is balance. Make sure you're smiling and breathing. Beautiful, everyone. So do me a favor and close your legs about hip distance apart. Beautiful, Pascal. So it is a balance between how much you hold on your arms and how much you let go on your legs. So legs can be straight or they can be bent. What is fun is playing with the balance. Deep breath. Look up. Smile up. Nice. Really beautiful, ladies. And with all control, take a deep breath in and very slowly, with control, come down. And you can place your feet together in the diamond shape and come to Baddha Konasana. Release your head to the ground. Exhale if you need to release with an ah. You can do that. And start thinking about the next variation. So I want you to try a different posture, a different variation. You might try it with your legs completely straight, or maybe with the legs completely bent, maybe with legs open wide, maybe with legs close together, maybe with legs as close as they can to your chest, like Pascal can beautifully do. Choose your variation. Different one from the one before. This way we can see what different body types can do. And depending on what type of day you're having, which posture is the best one for you. So release and begin to inhale up. And set your happy cat and open heart before you do anything. Make sure both those sitting bones are firmly on the ground. And let your body tell you what's next. Inhale and come up. Relax your lips, your forehead. Open your heart. So this is also a vulnerable posture because we're balancing and also because we're opening on our heart. So set the intention of allowing whatever the sun and the universe brings to you with this open heart, whatever nature's plan is for you today. And just allow it in, breathe it in. Amazing balance. So relax your eyes. I can hear your breath. Beautiful. Slowly release forward. Bring your feet, the palms of your feet together, and release. Take as many breaths as you need. And the last set will be balance and movement. So we will move around and open and close our legs. Your knees may be bent, they might be stretched, but I want us to work balance in a little bit of a challenging way by opening and closing our legs. So you decide what this looks like. Just give it a try. Whenever you're ready, so remember to tune movement with breath. It is not your mind that dictates how you move. It is your breath. Inhale, legs together. Exhale, apart. Breathe with your nose. See if you can do it slower than a turtle.
In Russian, we also have an expression slow as a turtle. English is snail.
Very slow. Work your breath. Okay. Very nice. So, if everybody can come back up and show me what it looks like when you roll back. So if you lose your balance, what could happen? You just end up rolling back. So this usually happens when you bring your sacrum in. Yeah. And your happy cat becomes an angry cat. It feels very good. So nothing happens if you lose your balance. You just roll back and roll back up and try it again. And you get a nice release in your back and your neck. Okie dokie. So stretch your legs out in front of you and bend one of your legs, whatever you like, so your foot is touching the inside of your leg. And inhale your arms up and exhale forward. So your nose is aiming to the side of your leg, not right on your leg, but right in the middle of the ground. And press the knee that is bent towards the ground. Get a bit of a hip opener. And if you can reach your toes, invite your toes to work towards you. Flex that foot. Keep your leg very active. Your heel might even lift from the ground. Deep, deep stretch in the straight leg. Always working with the breath. Breath is yoga. And notice what happens when you exhale. Your body lets go. You release. And you might get in your posture just a little bit more. Or you might not. But exhaling is very important. Breathe deeper with the breath. When you're ready, let go of your foot and roll up. And switch to the other leg. Inhale, arms up, exhale forward in happy cat. Keep your back straight. Slowly relax your head. If you feel like one of your shoulders is lifting more than the other, see if you can balance them out. And take a deep inhale. Slowly come up. And lie down. Knees bent. Hands underneath your sacrum, palms facing down. When you're ready, inhale your legs up. So your feet are pointing to the sky. Your legs are straight. Feet together, heels together. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, begin to drop your heels towards the ground. Keep your legs straight. Very slowly. And when your heels are close to the ground, you're going to inhale to bring them up. Also very slowly. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try to keep your lower back on the ground. Very nice music of the breath today. And on your next time up there, hug your knees to chest. And you can come into a twist, allowing your legs to drop to one side and looking out towards the other. Breathe your twist. Notice the side of your body. This posture gives great massage to your internal organs, digestive system, colon. Breathe. When you're ready, work the other side. Inhale to come up. Exhale and drop. You are looking over to the opposite side. So if your knees are to your left, your neck and your head is looking towards the right. Take a deep inhale. Bring your knees to chest and come into the Shavasana of your precedent. Stay with your breath. Be a witness of your yoga practice. Just breathe. very slowly begin to come back. Begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. Maybe turn your head to each side. Take a deep breath. Stretch out. Anything you need to do to slowly come back. And roll to your right. Remember, your head is the last thing to come up as you come to sitting. Notice the yoga bliss. The breath. The calm mind. Take a deep inhale, bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Feeling grateful again for the opportunity and the luxury of practicing yoga today. Thank you for allowing me to guide your practice. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. Namaste. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a beautiful day.